Barbra, welcome to Orlando. How does it feel to finally be here?
Yeah, thank you very much. I feel happy, so excited, and I'm glad that I'm here, that I've made it to be here, so I'm happy.
The fans are very happy to see you as well. They gave you a very warm welcome at the airport. Was that a surprise for you? Were you expecting to see them there?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect that. That was so overwhelming, and I was so amazed with the welcome. I think it always feels good to find people from your home, so I'm glad that they came in numbers to welcome me. That made me feel at home.
When the call came, your agent called you and said, Orlando Pride have called for you to come. What did you first think? You're smiling, so I'm sure a lot of emotions came.
Yeah, when your agent calls you, it's always something good to discuss about. So I was cool, and I was just ready to hear his explanation, and I think it went well.
It's always good news when you're a player of your caliber. Sometimes when you're not a good player, they can call with bad news, but you're used to good news. When you got the call, to come to NWSL, what did you first think? Because you've played in a lot of different leagues. You played in Spain, then you made the move to China. How have you grown as a player, and what did you see in NWSL when you were playing, in a foreign country as well?
Yeah, I think the league here is good, and I think it is a good challenge for me to try different kind of football. Despite playing in China, I've learned a lot. I've been in China for quite some time. I've played in Spain, so I thought it's a good challenge for me to experience a different league.
It is, and what kind of league, how would you describe the NWSL? You said in your press conference earlier, physical, but that's not something that's going to be a problem for you, I don't think.
Yeah, it's always a challenge, but if you want to be the best, you have to fight against the best. So it is a very good league, well organized, and most experienced players here. So it's good for me to improve my football career.
Yeah, talking about the talented players, you're joining a team that has a lot of talented players. Rafa, Adriana, have you practiced your Portuguese yet? Because, there's a lot of Brazilians on this team.
Yeah, it won't be my first time being with Brazilian. All my previous clubs that I've played for, I've been with Brazilian. So it's good. I'm always found with Brazilian, and they're good people.
They are, and it's a very diverse team, which I think is really a testament to the environment that we're building here at Orlando Pride. You participated in your first training session today. How was it? Was it what you expected? Was everyone nice and warm?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was nice, was so welcoming. The session was funny. Yeah. We've interacted with the girls, everyone, the staff, they're all good.
And Rafaeli actually played in China as well. She was at training with you. Have you guys discussed your time in China yet, or not yet?
Definitely we have. We had a very long conversation after training. We had conversation, so it went well. I think we've talked a little bit about how China was. Yeah.
Very different than Orlando, I think, probably.
Definitely, yeah.
Talking about you as a human, maybe our fans don't know the journey that you've been on to get to the place that you are. Where did Barbra Banda's love for soccer, where did that begin?
Well, I think the love of soccer started way back in school, and the influence of my father. So I think I played mostly in school, and my dad used to encourage me to concentrate more in school. Definitely, I did manage to combine both school and football. That's how I think the journey has been easy for me. The background where I'm coming from, it's very difficult for a woman to play football, but unfortunately, I managed to convince the family and everyone, and here I am, happy.
You've got that fighting spirit. You're going to fit in with this club. You talked about how difficult it was to be a woman playing football in Zambia. What was the kind of reception that you received? What would people tell you, What would they say?
It's something whereby a lot of people would discourage you. They say a lot sorts of things, negative, But if you aren't that strong, then definitely you'd look down on yourself. But I think I would only encourage the young lady there watching to be determined, to be strong mentally and physically so that they achieve whatever they want to do in their career.
You are both strong mentally and physically, and you talk about the influence that your father had in your career and in your life. What would he say? I know he's no longer with us, but what would he say if he, could see you, he's watching you now playing in the United States? What do you think he would say?
I think he would be the happiest person in the world. And this is why whatever I do, I dedicate everything to him. So I think he played a very big role for me to be here where I am.
Absolutely. And your family, what do they think of the career that you've had? How does it feel for you to come from a place where, maybe not many women played football and now you're at the biggest stage? What does that feel for you?
It's good. I think they came to understand, and they now understand to say we have to let her do what she loves doing most. I think at this time, they are my number one supporters. They're my number one fans. Every time I'm playing, they're busy cheering up. So I think I've also played a big role to them to make them understand to say I have to do what I love doing mostly.
When you've watched Orlando Pride play, when you were playing in China, what did you observe about this team?
I think it's a very good team, organized, and they have a very good fighting spirit. Always working together as a team, and that's all about football. Once the teamwork is there, everything goes smoothly.
I guess the last thing is, what's your message to Orlando Pride fans who are tuning into this interview? They can't wait to see you play. What do you want them to know?
All I can say to the fans is they just have to be coming in numbers to support us, and definitely we'll be delivering good results to them.
Love to hear it. Thank you, Barbara, for the time.
Thank you.